Hi, welcome to the Caribbean Celebrity Show. Today we have an exciting lineup including some of your favorite stars. Remember, the Caribbean vibe is all about good energy and positive vibes.
Caribbean Celebrity Show is Vibes Cartel representing for Cashflow Mr. X. You done know Gaza think that greatest show ever.
Shenyang's, it's Shensia representing for Cash Major on the Big Bad Caribbean Celebrity Show.
See real bosses, recognize bosses. Cash flow, you a bossin'. This coming from the biggest in the game. Best believe I see you. Doing your thing, brother.
Yes, greetings, and welcome to another episode of the Caribbean Celebrity Show. Yes, folks.
Happy 46th Independence.
Thank you, my brother. And all my solutions out there celebrating independence. We want to say happy independence to you. Definitely wherever you are, whether local or abroad. And tonight, folks, while we're celebrating our independence, we also celebrated, well, Carnival is in the air if you're in Trinidad or Trinidad and Tobago.
My fellow solutions around the world, wherever you are, joining me in Trinidad. I would just like to say happy independence to all my fellow solutions. Those of you like myself who are away from home.
Yeah, Mr. X, your thing is coming back with an echo.
And to all
You give me a Leo there tonight, boy. Yes, folks, as we were saying, all roads lead to Trinidad and Tobago. Right now, there's a lot of things happening in the air. And we're bringing you royalty tonight. We're bringing you one of the great artists, soca artists, calypso artists, Caribbean artists, and none other than the man, Mr. Blackie. We won't even give any long introduction because we're going to bring him straight on. Welcome, my brother. Welcome.
Yeah, man. Good I can't say good afternoon. I say good night.
Yes, indeed. Well,
yeah, man,
it's nighttime, and I can see some sunshine behind you there. You know, tell us where you're joining us from.
From the Trinidad Hilton.
Wow. Well, I feel like I should have walked with my champagne or my glass because it seems like it's a celebration. And folks,
yeah, what?
Yes,
I'm at an all-inclusive. But
wow.
I told myself that I must do this interview now. Right, so I walked outside,
Yes.
I left my wife inside.
Wow.
I told her, look, I must go outside. And do this interview,
Yes, we appreciate that. So, the man Blackie is joining us from Trinidad and Tobago. As he says, he's in the Hilton all-inclusive resort. So, it seems like is that a private affair, a VIP affair that's going on?
Yeah. It's an all-inclusive party.
Wow.
1,500 to go in.
Wow. Well, folks, we won't draw it out because a lot of people, when I mentioned that we had you on the program, quite a few people were saying to me, oh boy, you're their favorite artist.
Yeah.
You've been giving us hits upon hits. So we want to know a little bit about you. Yeah. We want to know a little bit more about you. So just introduce yourself really. Tell us a little about the man Blackie for those, who seen you for the first time.
Okay, well, my name is Irvin Blackman. So I use Blackie for short. I was born in Movant in Trinidad and Tobago. I was also a member of the Trinidad and Tobago Coast Guard for 26 years. I started singing at the Trinidad and Tobago Coast Guard.
Wow.
They were having their first annual calypso competition, and I have never sang no song, nothing before. And I just decided that I will try my hand, Unfortunate for me, I won the competition.
Wow.
So that, that motivated me to continue. Then in 19 I went to Right, the Coast Guard went to St. Kitts first independence, the 19th of September, 1990. Is that 1982 or 1983?
Mm-hmm.
And we went there to celebrate with them. And while we were going up, we were island hopping. 2 days in Grenada, 3 days in St. Vincent, until we reached way out to St. Kitts.
Wow.
And when I was in St. Vincent, we went to a nightclub. Everybody in all the Coast Guard in uniform. And I met this woman, a plus-size woman. And we started dancing in the party as such. And she told me that she wasn't married, she was living by herself.
Okay.
About 4 o'clock in the morning, we went down at her place. Ask her if she married, she told me no. But when I reached and I saw the big house, she said, I lied to you, you know. I married, but my husband is an old... My husband is an old fella, and he upstairs sleeping.
Woy.
So you have to tiptoe. You have to tiptoe. So I wrote that song, Tiptoe, Tiptoe. I sang it at the Coast Guard Calypso competition, and I won again. But in 1984, I gave it to a fella by the name of Everett Pudi Cooper. And he sang it, and it was an international hit. Tiptoe, tiptoe, you're walking too hard, Pudi. Remember that song?
Well, it's interesting.
Yeah, that was my song.
I when I listen to some of your songs, I thought it was just like pen to paper and ideas, but it looked like is reality. The songs.
Yeah. But here what transpired with that? I gave him the song and I told him all I needed from the song is for he to give me the all the credits, but he never did.
Wow.
And I decided I will not give anybody any song again. I will sing them for myself. Unfortunate for me, my first song that I recorded professionally was a hit. A song entitled Formalin and Wine. You remember that song?
Yeah.
Yeah, Formalin and Wine. And from there, that was the introduction of Blackie.
Wow.
But then my style, I always love to put a smile on people's face. So all my songs are fun songs and songs that will create reflection. And when you hear my song, you will say, wait now, boy, you know that happened to me already?
Well,
I have a song, Confession.
Right.
Where I say, a thief in a chance, a horn in a man. It's me and his wife. We drop up the plan. As the man leave for work.
Right.
Brother, that you no joke. I creep in the house and I let go some choke, but he make attack back. Yeah, that was me.
Blackie, it looked like I don't know, but that must be the formula, them hunting songs.
Yeah. I just studied the man.
So tell us about this one playing in the background there.
Well, this one, as I said before, I love to create questions because a lot of people keep asking, Blackie, that really happened, boy? You know, I love to play with people's mind. You know, right? I love to write songs that people always want to find out if that really happened to me. But then it's just imagination, and I will create songs that will create what you call discussion.
True.
Yeah, true. I love lyrics. I don't want to go up on a stage and I singing and I making sense, because why try to do to create songs that I can perform to a sitting audience or a standing audience?
And true.
Yeah.
True.
So all my it have songs. It have songs that men compose for the party, but they can't sing them to a sitting audience. They can only sing them to a standing audience. People who partying. But if somebody having a show where everybody's seated, they can't sing them songs.
Yeah.
I can sing I can sing my song to any audience.
Any audience.
Yeah.
Tell me something. When it comes to the writing process, I mean, over the years, you've been giving us hits after hits after hits. I understand you said, well, you give somebody a song and, they didn't give you the credits. But if there's, say, for example, a young artist out there, that reach out to you and wants your creative writing, is that something you'd consider?
I assist everybody. Sometimes I might get royalties from cuts. Say they give me $5,000 and I see a little youth who has a lot of talent. I would carry him to the studio because I feel in order to most of the crime that is taking place in Trinidad is youth. They have a lot of talent, but they have nowhere to express it.
Right.
So you find that ever so often, I might hear a little youth with a nice little song, and I will take him to the studio. I will tell the producer here often. I can't pay the full thing, but you see this little youth here, I want to help him. And they will work with me. That's how I operate.
Love to hear that. Can I ask you, have you ever performed in St. Lucia?
St. Lucia. I'm trying to remember, but I don't think so, I perform in Grenada, St. Vincent, Barbados, St. Kitts.
Okay.
No, I never performed in St. Lucia yet.
Well, you have a lot of fans. You have a lot of fans in St. Lucia. You need to go and perform there.
Yeah. I've never performed in St. Lucia yet.
If you don't know, I'm telling you, you have a lot of fans in St. Lucia. Your music is in heavy rotation in St. Lucia.
Yeah. Most appreciated, man. Most appreciated.
Man. Mr. X, I'm sure you have some questions for him, my co-host.
Yeah. How long you been singing?
From my first song was 1991.
1991.
Yeah, okay. And I was still a member of the Trinidad. While I was a member of the Trinidad and Tobago Coast Guard, right, I sang my first song there, professionally.
Okay.
So is there any type of music which you don't like?
No, I love all music. Also, I have the record for the most. I have a song entitled Ting Tang that was played at the Panorama, the Steel Band Panorama, by 26 steel bands overall. I have the record for that in Trinidad.
Wow. Yeah, man. So,
who is your favorite musician of all times, or favorite artist?
When you say generally or soca music or calypso music.
Okay, I would say dancehall, R&B, hip hop, and soca.
I kind of the dancehall. I that's soca, man.
All right.
Okay.
I promote Caribbean music. No, although dancehall is Caribbean music.
Yeah.
Right? But I pattern Duke. Everybody has asked me or said to me, Duke is your father? Or Duke was your father? There was a boy from St. Lucia that I like too. What's his name again? He's in Trinidad all the time.
Ricky T.
No, Ricky T. The next one.
Moto there.
Non-Moto. The next one.
Boy, Mr. X, help me.
No, he big in Trinidad. He just keep concert and thing in Trinidad.
Oh, Tennyson John.
Tennyson John.
Okay.
Yeah, that's him, man. Tennyson John.
Big up Tennyson John. Yeah, man.
Tennyson is a big artist in Trinidad.
Yeah, we know. We know. Represent.
When Tennyson have any concert in Trinidad, it's a sellout.
Yeah, we know, man. We were just talking about it.
Yeah.
All right, I want to take in a little clip of your performance, and I want you to tell us about that event. Let me just take in a little bit.
And welcome the
Definitely the crowd rocking with you. Tell us about that
This that performance was the launch of Carnival 2025.
Wow.
That was
Okay.
yeah. That was I think that was in November, last November, when they launched Carnival for 2025, and the whole Savannah, about 8,000 people, everybody, the whole Savannah was singing the song.
Yeah, that's why coming to ask you. Tell us about how does it feel when you start singing a song and to hear the audience basically singing the whole chorus line, the whole song with you. What describe that feeling for us?
You see, this is why I love to do friendly songs that everybody could understand. And what I do, interfere with the imagination and try to put some beautiful hook lines in the song. Because the more nice, the more clever hook lines and easier hook lines for people to hold on to. They tend to stay with your song and always remember your song. Because this song and hook was recorded in 2005,
Yeah. I remember.
Last night I sang that song at the semi-final of the Calypso competition in Skinner's Park.
Right.
There were 20,000. Right, there were 20,000 people there.
Whoa. Mr. X, hear that? Wow.
And you could have last night when I was doing that song and hearing 20,000 people singing the song.
Wow.
I was like, I couldn't believe what I was hearing.
Wow. Oh, that's a feeling. That's a feeling.
Yeah. Yeah, when I said, like when I said, so if I hook, then the whole 20,000 people say what?
Wow.
When I say, I don't hook, the boss say what? I want to say, if I hook, that is not your business. And the whole crowd bawling, so if I hook, yeah, but that feeling, yeah.
Amazing.
And mind you, when I record that song, the same, every time I sing that song, it sounds like a new song. Because I get the same response all the time, over and over and over and over and over. Nothing changed. That song is 20 years old.
That's what you call a hit. That is what you call a hit.
Yeah.
Timeless. So, as we on this subject, who's Mr. X asked you about if there's any particular genre you don't like. I want to ask you, do you have a favorite Trinidad artist or Trinidad and Tobago artist? Who's your artist?
I don't pick one artist. I love all the artists. So nobody will never. I favor no one. I'm of the opinion that if we go forward as a team, the whole Caribbean, because when I go Grenada and St. Vincent and Antigua and them and those places perform, the sort of love that Blackie just get. Sometimes I go into the airport and all I hear is stupidity, and they get that from a hook, So the love I just get around the Caribbean, I feel that if the Caribbean artists come together, this is the only how that soca music can can get a genre, because we don't have a genre,
Yeah, you're right. You're very right.
Because everybody music in the Caribbean, especially soca and calypso, is under reggae.
Yeah, you're right. Very true.
And the only way we could get a genre, all the artists from the Caribbean, we need to come together. And once we come together, they will give us a genre of soca music. But we can't be separated.
True. Facts.
True. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's true.
That's the only how we could work.
Yeah. So in all the places you perform, where you like to perform the most? Which is your favorite venue? to perform?
Boy, I just get love. Don't care where I go, I just get love because the type of song. And mind you, I grew up in Grenada as a youngster. I grew up in Guam
Okay.
because my parents, right, my mother had 5 children, and then my father died. So you
Okay.
find that his brother took 3 of us in Grenada.
Okay.
So you find, right, so you find a lot of people that say, but Blackie, you'll be singing and you have a kind of islander feel
Yeah,
in your voice.
yeah. I could hear it. I could
Yeah,
hear it. I could hear it.
yeah. But I just be singing and that will just come out.
All right.
Sometimes I go in the studio and I singing, and then Lesson Paul will say, but Blackie, you from up the island, boy? Because because sometimes some words just come out and I doesn't realize that. It's after I go back and listen to the song. I say, but wait now. I really, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I really sang the song this way.
yeah.
But I think the whole island,
Mm-hmm.
the Grenada, the St. Kitts, the Antigua, the St. Vincent, the Barbados, for the
Mm-hmm.
time Blackie land. As I reach on the stage, everybody that be going with me. But I never sing, I've never, here are the places that I have never performed.
Right.
I never performed in Miami.
Okay.
I never performed in to- in Canada. Would you believe
Okay.
that?
Okay.
Because here
Wow.
why? Because here why? Most of the promoters who calling you, now plenty must call.
Okay.
But what I knew, at least what I know, they want to call you to offer you small money. And
Hmm.
once you establish yourself
Yeah.
singing for small money, nobody will have respect for you.
Yeah. True. True. I want you to repeat that again for the young and upcoming artists. I want you to
Yeah.
repeat that again. In fact, for all artists in general, because it's important for
Yeah.
artists to know their worth. Can you please say that
Yeah.
again?
Yeah. Yeah. Because in Canada, you know what promoters can't call me, Blackie, you ever promote you ever perform in Canada? I say no. Hear them, oh God, well you the righteous man, boy. Them people up here love your song. I said,
Mm-hmm.
well, I ain't mind coming. When I give them a price, I said, give me 2,500 US and I will come. They starting
Mm-hmm.
to cry and that's small money. Because
Mm-hmm.
when you go to the studio down here, it's 15 and $16,000. They spent a record one song.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. It's true.
So
It's true.
so if a man call you in Canada and he offer you 1,500 Canadian dollars, then you go there
Hmm.
and sing for that. You are now the $1,500 man. You
Hmm.
ain't get a neck. You must know your worth.
True. True.
And if it's one
True.
thing with me, I think what have Blackie in the game still is because I work with promoters. If
Okay.
I come to your party in Trinidad, if I come to your party and I realize, hey, this man ain't make no money.
Hmm.
Let me say I charge you
Okay.
$10,000 and I come to your party and your party ain't make no money. I will turn to you and say, look, give me five.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. That's
Because
that's
I realize,
reasonable.
you're already in a hole. And if
Mm-hmm.
I take all that money from you, you're going further down in the hole.
Yeah. And
So this is
also
my
also also it helps you build a good relationship with the promoters
relationship.
because
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
you
yeah, yeah.
understand.
That's correct.
But
That's correct.
them things again is experience in the business and in the game that brings that because they have artists that have hits and they'll say, boy, I come and perform for free just to be on the stage. And then the promoters now have that expectation, well, they want to treat all artists that kind of way.
Um, that good and it bad. Because here why? I might come and sing for you free.
Mm-hmm.
And then X might want to hire me.
Mm-hmm.
And X will ask you, how much Blackie charge you? And here you sing free for me. I
Yeah.
in trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah, true,
Yeah.
true, true.
Yeah.
So if I had to
True.
do something for a promoter, I will tell him, I say, listen to this. please, anybody asks you, don't tell them I sing for free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You understand where I'm coming from? Because
Yeah.
I just do a lot of free things for people. Sometimes somebody's sick and they're trying to raise funds.
Yeah.
I will go, you know what I mean?
Respect.
Yeah.
Respect. You know. So
Yeah.
what advice you have for, you know, an up and coming artist, soca artist, based on your longevity in the game, based on your experiences, for an artist that is not necessarily from Trinidad, but seeing Trinidad as like the mecca for soca? What advice you have for them based on, you know, experience? They're coming to perform for the first time in Trinidad.
Yes. Well, normally what I tell an artist is the game is very hard. It's very tough. You can't come in and feel that when you jump in, things would work easy. You have to work hard.
True.
Because I work real hard. You have to consistency. You must be consistent.
Facts.
That's most important.
Facts. Yeah. Facts.
Yeah. And then again too, one thing I learned from a guy, he used to work on the radio station, a guy by the name of Holly Thomas. He said to me once, he said, Blackie, he said, let me tell you something. He said, if you're leaving home, always try and dress properly. You see, if you're going into the city, always dress properly. You see, because you cannot know everybody, but everybody will know you.
Know you.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I like your reasoning.
Yeah, and most youths feel that as they jump in, first song they want a hit. It don't work so. You might be fortunate, but patience. You must have patience in the game.
Yeah.
Create your space. Market yourself. You have Instagram. You have TikTok. You have the whole social media. Market yourself properly. You know, post your stuff. Record every year. Even though you had to do one song, put it out.
Right.
And your time will come.
Right.
You might be fortunate that you drop your first song and it's a hit. And most of the artists who drop the song for the first time and the song turn a hit, they tend to take the thing for granted.
For granted, yeah.
So they feel now every year they will have a hit. And when it don't happen, they start to get frustrated.
Yeah, it don't work so.
You understand?
It don't work so.
Nah, yeah. No, you have to keep working hard.
Yeah,
you have to think about your craft. And what I do too, I try, every time I release a song, I always tell myself, it's a product I am trying to sell to John public.
True.
I see my song as a product. So I will sit home and say, Blackie, how am I going to sell this product to John public? And I will come up with all different types of things to entice you, to make you like the song. If you check all my videos, it's fun.
Now, I'm glad you mentioned
all my
that.
videos are fun.
I'm glad you mentioned that because you created history because there's it's the puppet the puppet thing in Trinity where the comedy. I've been following this thing and I love this thing so much.
Yeah.
And you actually have a video which
with them,
with them.
Let me
tell you.
With taxi driver.
Yeah. Let's run a piece of it.
Hey, drive. I know see you Monday with that man. What's that going on there, boy?
But what did jail? Mind your business, you. If you see my woman out there with anybody, mind your business. Close your eye. Mind your business. And cream your heel. I just study the maths.
I don't study horn, I don't study the maths. If you want to mind both are we, nothing wrong with that. I don't study horn, I don't study the maths. Leave him there, spend him money, nothing wrong with that. All of you who say me woman horn in there. All of you who say she take a man on.
Oh God. Let me tell you, you have the formula. You like you say, you sit down and you think of how you'll entice and how you'll captivate, and you keep on doing that over and over and over and over. So people don't realize there is a science to this thing. It's not just having a hit song and just releasing it. There's so much music coming out. You have to stand out. You have to find ways to cut your own path. You've been doing that. I watch this song. Let me tell you, I laugh. I say, oh God, boy. Let me tell you. So how did that come about? How did that come about to make the video and everything?
No, well, I sat home and I said to myself, I said, Blackie, as I said before, how am I going to sell this song to John Public? No. When you're looking at the television down here, when you see one video, you see all. Because everybody is bikini, whining, everybody half naked. You understand? So once I do something, with fun and different, the people will like it. And so said, so done. Everybody loved that video. Everybody loved that video.
Oh, Lord. Folks, you have to go and check out that video. Study the maths. That's by Blackie. You have to go search on YouTube and trust me, hits after hits after hits. And that video and that song, boy, kudos. Oh,
yeah, man.
God. So let me tell you, what's next? What's upcoming? What we want to know, what's the big plan for 2025?
Well, if I tell you this, you won't believe. My Christmas song for next year, I need studio recording it already.
Wow. Mr. X, boy.
You understand what I'm talking about? I buy less than Paul right now, recording it.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's mad. That's crazy.
Yeah. So right now, I just walking around and looking at different things that happening so I can put my next song together. You see, I love to look at things that people doing it and they realize they're doing it.
Yeah. Okay.
So when I write on that, everybody know it. Everybody know it.
You're giving us the formula there, You're giving us the formula there.
Yeah. You see, they have certain slangs. That people, not nearly everybody they be using it and they realize they're using it. Them is the task to hold on to. Because they're using it all the time. But in reality,
right.
Okay.
Right.
So if I hope, say what? Sometimes somebody do you say what?
Yeah.
Easy. Yeah.
All right. Well, you just gave me some ideas there, and what to look for and stuff. Because you see, it's so subtle that in our subconscious, we don't. From the time we hear this song once, we already singing it because, like you say, because it's something that we saying without even realizing that it's a phrase. And
yes,
and,
it
kind of
and everybody that use it. Yeah.
So tell us one of the phrases. Tell us one of the phrases in Trinidad and Tobago. One of the popular phrases that people, that people say.
Well, there are plenty different things. You have to choose the ones that they're saying it and they realize they're saying it. You can't use the ones that everybody using every day. Because they're gonna make no sense because they're custom here in it.
Right,
you have to try to find the ones that they're using it and they realize they're using it. These are the ones you have to find.
Oh Lord, boy. Oh Lord. You catch me there. You catch me there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we won't stress it out too long because I definitely appreciate love that you take the time out and then you have the madam waiting for you. So
she must be inside the party there bubbling.
Well, take it when you go back. Take it when you go back and you see her bubbling there. There's a new song. There's another song there.
No, but if it's one thing with me, I don't disappoint. I'll try my best, right, not to disappoint people. I told you all I would be on.
Yeah.
And although when I came here, I didn't remember,
All right.
because when I came, going through my phone, when I saw it, I told her, I said, hey, I'm going to find a quiet place, because I have an interview to do.
Yeah.
And I just walk outside.
Appreciate love that, man. Mr.
Yeah,
X,
yeah,
what's the final question you have for him tonight, Mr. X?
No, I just wanted to know, like, when was the moment that he knew he truly had a gift, and that music is something that like you make a career out of.
Good question.
When
Yeah.
I wrote this song for Pudi Cooper,
Yeah.
Tiptoe. Let me sing a verse and chorus of this song for you.
Yeah, give us
Let me, after that verse and chorus, I said to myself, and I said, nah, Blackie boy, you have to throw your hat in the ring. Hear the verse and chorus. The other day I went to St. Vincent and I bounced up in Sweet Allison. It's a night I won't forget when we started dancing in the discotheque. If you see me pushing me move, trying to fall in a groove. The next thing I end up by she and she started singing this melody. If you hear she tiptoe, tiptoe, you're walking too hard, Blackie. Tiptoe, tiptoe, like you want to wake up me Ozzy. Tiptoe, tiptoe, you're walking too hard. Like you want the whole lot of this, know you from Trinidad. She a me tiptoe, tiptoe. And when I gave that man that song, and he gave me no credit, and the song was a big, big song. I said, Blackie, you ain't giving nobody else no song. When you write your song, I'm gonna throw my hat in the ring and try something. And fortunate for me, my next song that I wrote is one of my biggest songs, Former Line and Wine. I come in hard, real mad, real bad, real sad, and I jamming. Blackie really jamming. I come in hard, real mad, real bad, real sad, and I jamming. Blackie really jamming. I come in with tempo. I come in up just so. I come in to break down. I come in to mash up the tongue. The people.
Legendary. Man, you're so naturally gifted. You're so talented.
Yeah, man.
This thing is like watching you is like if somebody has to ask Siri or even AI, we have to ask
if I tell you something,
of a songwriter, soca artist, boom. Blackie.
I have a song named Strange Name. Some people came from Canada and they were staying opposite me. So the guy who they were staying at called me. He said, Blackie. So the female asked the guy, is he the guy who does sing Calypso? And he said, yes. So she said to me, she said, you have a song by the name of Strange Name. It's a big song in Canada.
Wow.
Hear how the song go. Last night while we were loving, and we two heart was pumping, you call a strange name. While we in ecstasy, making sweet love, baby, you scream out a strange name. I play here, like stick breaking me when you call that strange name.
Wait, let me ask you the magical question. Was that a true story?
No, I tell you, I make up them things.
Well, boy, it happened to somebody I know already. I had a friend of mine that it happened to them. And the worst thing was it wasn't a strange name. She ended up calling out my name. So he asked me, boy, what's going on?
Wow.
We never had nothing, It's just that boy, I don't know how she ended up calling my name to him at the wrong time. But this man, this man believes something was going on. Well, I want to wish you continued success.
Yeah, man. Thanks so much.
You're an icon in the business. You're a living legend. Your influence and your contribution to the culture, to the art form. We really want to take the time to let you know that we appreciate you. We love you, really, like the Rastas say.
Yeah,
we are
man.
thankful for your contribution You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We
Okay.
believe in giving flowers whilst people are there to embrace it and to see. And it's the first time you really probably seen our faces and talking to us.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, true.
there's two of your big fans there. And let me tell you, to the solution promoters, come correct. You know, you cannot lowball or offer any small money. You'll know if you bring this brother in St. Lucia to perform, or even in the UK, it's going to be a sellout event.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So we want to see you in St. Lucia. We want to see you in England. We want to see you them
Yeah,
places
yeah.
because, you know, and keep making that great music, keep having that
Yeah,
impact
man.
that you
Thanks.
have in.
Yeah, thanks, man. Thanks so much, man.
Yeah, man.
As I said before, I am one individual. Once I made my promise that I will do an interview with this, I will push everything on the side to fulfill that.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's a
Yeah.
man of his word. That is a man of his word,
Yeah,
man.
yeah. That is for sure.
Definitely. Well, we'll have to bring it back. We have to bring it back another time, you know, because
Yeah,
you
yeah.
have so much. You have so much. We have so much more we want to ask you and stuff. But we respect
Yeah.
the time you've given us today. And folks, go
Yeah,
out
yeah,
and
man.
check out his songs, check out his music, check out the video. There's some more tracks and stuff on there. We'll play one more of your videos as we again say thank you for your time and enjoy the party.
Yeah.
You know, when
Yeah,
you go
man.
back,
Yeah.
let your madam know we give thanks for her allowing you, to give us
Yeah, man.
your time.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
All right,
And two, there was a partner of mine who came to the St. Lucia Jazz,
Okay.
and he told me they played Confession at the jazz, the DJ.
Okay.
And he told me everybody was singing the song. I said, wait. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. A thief in a chance, a honey in a man. It's me and his wife. We drop up the plan. As the man leave for work, brother that ain't no joke. I creep in the house and I let go some throat, but he make a attack back. The man catch shrinking, he make a attack back. He see me 2 bells ringing, he make a attack back. I hear booyah sharpening, he make.
Well, let me tell you something.
Wow.
Why? I suspect Blackie middle name is Mr. Joe Grind, you know.
Yeah.
Boy, fellas must be running when they see you coming because boy, them songs telling the whole story, man.
Yeah.
But anyway, my brother, give thanks.
Yeah.
Give thanks and
Yeah,
we'll
man.
invite you
Yeah, most
again.
appreciate.
And all the
Yeah,
best
man.
for this season, you know. We wish you continued success.
Thanks for having me, man.
Yeah, the
Thanks
pleasure.
for having me, man.
Yeah,
Thanks for
man.
having me.
Respect.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thanks for
man.
having Blackie, man.
Yeah, love in the house. Until the
Yeah,
next
man.
time,
Most appreciate.
we'll take in one of your videos as we say again, thanks again for your time. Blessed.
Yeah, man. Thanks so much, man.
All right.
Thanks for having Blackie.
One boy, I thought they say I no money. I ain't go lie, when I see girl I just get high. Forget to have bills to pay. I just get stupid and spend all of my money. I just feel like a bank, money flowing out of me hand. When I see woman I just feel like a class man. As I see girl I want to fed. One look at what me wallet. Glad man. One wine on the bumpy. I buy drink for everybody. Glad man. I just forget to have me bills. I just forget to have me bills. Glad man. I just forget to have me bills. I just forget to have me bills. Look my rent due. She said she want a hairdo. What I go do? Whole 8,000 for you. Boys want a drink. I say I have no money. I see the panty. I buy drink for everybody. Glad man. As I see girl I want to fed. One look at what me wallet. Glad man.
Man, Mr. X, let me tell you, boy, this brother have some big tracks, and I just
Yeah, man.
I just love his music. I love his vibe.
When you sent me the first song, I said, wow. Because I knew, I knew the first song after really old school, you know.
Yeah, let me tell you. And you know, his brother is like a wealth and encyclopedia of knowledge and experience. So definitely we want to bring him back on the program another time because especially it's just amazing to just take in the story, the journey, because he said some important things like, you know, it's a lot of hard work, and I believe it, you know, because those songs don't just come from, as much as he say he extracted from life and stuff, but to sit down and to write and come up with those hits. And take this for example, he said something, he's already working on his song for 2025 Christmas. He's recording and working on a song right now. And they have artists that waiting for 3-4 weeks before Carnival to run in a studio and try to record a song, write a song. You know?
Yeah.
So it just shows you the work ethic after all those years. He's releasing songs, he's writing songs, he's coming out with hits upon hits upon hits. It's amazing, man. It's really amazing. Really amazing.
Interviewing all these artists, you know, I learned a lot of new things, you know.
Yeah, man. How you mean? I learned something tonight, you know. The phrase, the catchphrase. You know. Yeah, he let out some jewels there, he let out some gems there tonight, you know, Mr. X.
Yeah, man.
It's amazing. Yeah. It's amazing. And he make it look so simple too.
Yeah.
He make it look so simple. Greetings, Anna. Big up, Anna. Blessings. Greetings. You know. She said awkward. What you saying? Bless up yourself. She makes Anna, are you still there? I can see a little.
I think Anna put that awkward when the guy said, you know, when you're talking to some like,
and we mentioned
you mentioned the Putin,
yeah. Now imagine the guy that happened to. That's like my best friend, one of my best friends. And we always line together. We always move about together. And it just so happened, I don't know how the chick end up calling my name for his name. And then, boy, the man just believes that something is going on. I let me tell you. I tell him, boy,
it happened, you know.
But let me tell you, it could happen simple, you know. It could happen.
Yeah, it can happen. Yeah. Sometimes you can talk to you know, your wife, and then she mentioned somebody's name, and then he said, "Who is that person?" And he, you know.
Well, depending on when it happened, boy, it could be actually you know, because if it's an intimate moment, and that person calls somebody else's name, boy, if that happened to me, brother, trust me, boy, I would get upset, you know, because you at that time you're supposed to be thinking of me.
It happens, man. Sometimes the environment you work in, you know, and then you get somebody that is so troublesome, or somebody that's making you laugh a lot. And when you reach home, you know, you're calling your wife, and the person name you're calling.
Boy.
Then your wife will tell you, who's that person? You know.
Oh, boy, let me tell you. But, you know, it's an understanding and a reasoning, because as long as you could explain yourself, you know, at least it's down to the person ready to believe you. Now, I wanna play some clips. Mr. X, I mean, you're coming off the hill of giving a stellar performance last night. I'll play a little clip, and you'll tell me about, you know, the event in St. Lucia's independence celebration that happened in the UK last night. Let me just see if I have the right clip lined up. You're saying?
It was Friday.
Oh, Friday. Sorry, my apologies.
All right, this man is foundation. This is the real man that real invented Henry segment, one of the original. You don't know? I was still not time. Right about now, bring on the stage Exodus. Wicked. Put that up so. Yo, let me test the cross. Si vous savez pas quand vous levez la main, si vous savez pas quand vous levez la main, même mon Who me do Tigers? Tigers, sorry. Big up yourself, I'm sorry. Run the track. 2018. When you come in on the road, you see your activity. Even in one everybody is like your boom. You trying to set me up while you were doing it. So you must be making when you're back on the telly. Ali, let me try. When you're ting, 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 yell, take your ting, 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 do your ting, ting. When you're ting, 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 yell, go down low, low, take your risky so-so, skin like a yo-yo, go down low, give me every elbow, make them see the shadow, and let them listen, take your ting, ting, do your ting, ting. When you're ting, 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 yell, take your ting, ting. Somebody, hold it there, don't shut up, don't back, relax, and sit down. So I want you to sit down on my face. Sit down on my face. I want you to sit down.
Yes, folks, Denry segment at its best with the Godfather and one of the founders of the Denry segment, which is St. Lucia's very own genre of music. Tell us what was it feeling like for you performing last night to, the songs.
Yeah, man. Well, it was okay. You know, it was a good event. You know, but the place, already the place is Isham. Yeah, Isham. That is East London.
Okay.
Yeah, East London, and the
promoter
was
in ages.
Oh.
I say you must have seen some faces you haven't seen in ages.
Yeah, man. 18 years, people I haven't seen since 2006. I saw them at the event, and even Black Boy. I get with Black Boy and D-Boy, and I haven't seen these guys for years. Yeah, I only talk to them on online.
Wow. So
yeah, man,
it was a success. It was a successful event.
And also that guy as well, Vibes King from Grenada. He's an artist from Grenada. Okay. And I was only talking to him on WhatsApp. We never met with each other, and on that event we saw each other and stuff like that. And the guy was happy. Yeah, man. When he saw me, he was excited, and big up Vibes King, man. Big up Vibes King.
Yeah, and Invader was also there, Papa Vader.
Yeah, Papa Vader as well. Yeah,
Papa
Vader was there as well. Yeah, man. It was a good show. I'd like the setup. Also, big up Shy Boy. Yeah, man.
Shy Boy.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that is very important. That for the Lucians that are away from St. Lucia, that they could still have that sort of local vibe. It's important.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Those of you that don't know, Mr. X is not just the co-host of the show. He's also a very well-known artist from St. Lucia. He's well-loved and well-known. So it's always nice to see you perform and see you doing your thing in your element. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. And also big up the promoter, Lightning International.
Lightning International.
Yeah, Lightning Inc. Yeah, man. Big up.
Yeah. Okay, let's take a little clip out of Papa Vader performance.
Which is then I realize I don't have to compromise. That's why I'm home and I win it. So just as I am, I come this time with no damn presentation. So just as I am, I come.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Papa Vader. Yeah, man. I like to see that.
That tune Papa Vader singing, that's a big tune. Remember that song when he won Calypso King with that song, Just As I Am.
Yeah, man. Papa Vader.
That song had the history, when all Calypso come in with costumes and different vibe, and it just came natural. Mm-hmm. That's why he killed him.
Let me tell you, Papa Vader. Yeah. I've backed him up a few times over the years, and trust me, he's a crowd favorite and he's a professional artist when he comes.
Yeah, man. Papa Vader is.
It's amazing. It's amazing. And again, too, we probably have to try to bring Papa Vader on the show, as we mentioned about, giving flowers to the artists and stuff.
Yeah.
He has his own.
I find we didn't do much. He didn't even, Papa Vader, he like to whine and do his, he didn't even do that. Like to whine and do his stuff,
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, that's interesting. But we want to really bring Papa Vader on, because for those of you, we mentioned his names and his artists, and some of you may not necessarily, if you don't follow St. Lucian artists or St. Lucian music, you may not necessarily be aware. But within the space, there's very celebrated household names, Mr. X and Papa Vader, so well done, man. Well done. We want to also congratulate part of our, when we say our family, because it's all one umbrella. Big up King Unique, because King Unique is very instrumental in us making the connections with some of those artists. Thanks to him, we've been able to meet quite a few artists. And one of our very own, Roslyn Reed, she has she's made it to, let me just post the picture there. If we could just, let me see if that, can you see that? Port of Spain, Trinidad and Tobago, February 16, 2022. Calypso Globalization. The Trinidad Unified Calypsonian Organization is pleased to announce the 11 Calypsonians who have qualified for the grand finals of the 2025 National Calypso Monarch Competition. Now, that is the National Monarch Competition. Roslyn Reed was the only artist out of Tobago to qualify and to make it.
Wow.
So we have to say congratulations to her.
Yeah.
We have to say. And she's an artist that we've been working with. We love her vibe. She has songs coming out, but obviously she takes part in Calypso. She's already won Calypso Queen before, and no doubt she is royalty. So we have a king Unique, and we have a queen. You understand?
Yeah.
So is royalty. Let me take in a little piece of, speaking of King Unique, let's see if I could take in a little piece of King's performance. King is as well doing great things, mashing up the stage out there and performing his songs. So promoters and artists, and DJs out there, we definitely need your help in helping us promote and pushing those artists. Mr. X is open to bookings. All the artists, are accepting bookings. Mr. X, let them know how they could contact you if somebody wants to book you for a gig or for a performance or anything.
Yeah, man, you can contact me on Facebook, on TikTok, Instagram, Exodus, the chapter. Yeah. Okay. On Instagram as well. Yeah, okay. So I'm a social media person, so they can get me when they type in Exodus, aka Mr. X. Yeah.
All right. Let's take in a little piece of Rose's performance from Rose, and a little performance from King. Sing that in Calypso. Yes, man. So it's amazing when you see an artist is so talented. They could do any genre justice. She does reggae, she does soca, she does zouk, she does calypso, and more. So it's amazing, you know. Let's take in King Unique, a little performance from King Unique. So it's really nice to see those artists perform, you know, doing their thing, doing what they do best. It's amazing, man. One love, and wow, I'm really pleased. We've been talking about the Dream Team. So that is King Unique, Rosin Reed, Gozile, as well as Bod Gibber. So these artists, we want to see those artists performing together on one stage.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
We want to see that, Mr. X. We want to see that.
The Dream Team.
The five of you, really.
Yeah.
Boy, that would be a show.
That would be a show. Yeah, man.
Yeah, so folks, you know, we want to see that happen. Promoters, reach out. DJs, reach out. Let's try to make it happen. These artists are solid artists, professional artists, and as Blackie mentioned, the promoters have to come good, you know, because you know that's not artists you could come and offer small change. You have to come good, because I guarantee you, if you have these artists in an event, it's gonna sell out. It's gonna be a you know. I look at the vibe there last night. Friday, sorry, with your performing there, and the room looked like, boy, I see people fanning themselves. You know, the room.
Yeah.
A place like England, that's so cold. If you're in a session and you're fanning yourself, you know, seeing hot. Yeah, man. So definitely, folks, there's a lot to look out for. There's more vibes happening. We're thankful for your time and your support as always. I want to play a little piece of Rosile's tune, I'm a Born Lucian. You know, St. Lucian's like a lot of country and western, Mr. X. I don't know why country and western is so big in St. Lucia. You know, they have DJs out of St. Lucia that is all they play.
Yeah.
You know, so Gozile has a country and western song. It's a St. Lucian song, but it's a country and western vibe. And I think he's done a great job with that song. We'll play a little piece of it in celebration because Mr. X come out in his full Lucian attire. The Lucian colors, the Lucian, you know? Yeah. So you represent.
Yeah. You represent.
Let's play one of a piece of Gozile's song.
I'm a born Lucian, and I'm proud of where I'm from. Look how we having fun tonight, and everything is just right. We are the healing of the West. That's why we're different from the rest. I love to be a Lucian, and I'm proud of where I'm from. Fond memories never fade. This country means so much to me. Everywhere I go, I take a piece with me. She's the healing of I'm proud of where I'm from. I'm a born Lucian, and I'm proud of where I'm from.
Wow, boy. You know where the killer beat me there? But I only check that now. Even his earrings, even the earrings he have is a Lucian flag, Papa.
And I also want to say, I want to big up a vibe, Emmerich, with his soil wine. People, make sure you buy that wine. Trust me, when you drink that wine in the bedroom, you're going to wine more than the wine you're drinking. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. That is top wine from a vibe. So if you want to buy wine, make sure you support Emmerich, the Lucian people, Canarians. Support your own. A vibe. Yeah, man. Very good wine. Trust me. It's like, I call that the baby maker.
What we'll have to do, we'll have to post right his link, under the live, so they could contact him together. I myself have had that wine before, and I tell you, boy, yeah.
Yeah, man. It's really good, man. Really good. Yeah, man. Really good.
Local Lucians, support your own.
Yeah, man.
Wherever you go and you come across another Lucian, like I say, well, it's a solution. So, folks, if you haven't already, visit the website. You could get the I'm a Born Lucian merchandise. We have caps. We have those with Gozile on it as well. And we have the T-shirts. Some more stock will be uploaded soon. The items are reasonably priced. And it takes about 7 to 10 days to get to you once you order it on the website. So, and we want to thank our winners last week who took part. Big up yourself, Anna. I'd rather have rum personally, but I understand some prefer wine. Well, let me tell you, the rum, the Lucian rum. Woo!
Lucian rum, yeah, man.
Have you tried the spice rum?
How old am I? How old you think am I?
Well, I know I'm older than you. I would say I would give you, based on the time I know you and the time I know you in music, I will put you at 39, 40, most maximum.
39, 40? Tell you why you see me that young, because of the wine I'm drinking. When you drink it makes you look younger.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, man.
Who make it look younger? The person that drinking it, they're seeing everybody looking younger, or it making them younger?
The person that drinking it.
Oh, and I said she's had St. Lucian rum. So, Chairman's Reserve, and we have Chairman's Spice. Pick up them up. Anybody come into you can get Chairman's Reserve. I used to be able to get it at Sainsbury's. I haven't seen it there in a long time. But you could order the Chairman's. But anybody coming up to the UK, yeah,
the Bounty as well.
Caribbean Celebrity Show. Yeah, bring us some of that local rum. We need to replenish. We need to replenish our stock. But big up to, I was saying, Anna and Carol, the winners of our competition last week. So we're shipping out the prizes to you by the end of this week. We should ship the stuff out. We have a lot of stuff that we'll be sending out. So we had a winner won a smartphone, caps, some T-shirts and stuff. So thanks for your patience. Anna and Carol will be sending out your prizes this weekend coming. And folks, it's been a lovely show. It's always nice to come out here and start off our week with that positive vibe. So artists, reach out. Anna, we want to bring you, because you're an artist as well. We want to bring you on the program. We want to showcase your music. You've been a loyal supporter. So
yeah.
We want to bring you. You'll let me know when you want to come on the show. So we want to give you that opportunity.
Apparently, I think she have the rhythm as well.
Oh, well, that's lovely.
Yeah, because I sent the rhythm to Leroy, and I told Leroy, to send it to her so she can jump on it as well.
All right. And
Yeah.
when you're in studio or when you're recording, just take a little clip and send it to us so we could post coming soon. So just send us a little clip or something when you're in your element writing the song. I'm looking forward, but even the songs that you have already, we'd love, to, because that's what really we're here for, to support and
Yeah.
highlight and showcase, the talent. So, folks, what we say, well, St. Lucia, happy independence. If for example, to all the artists that are in competition in relation to calypso and soca, we wish you all the best. I know Trinidad, that's where it's happening now. Trinidad and Tobago, getting ready for the carnival and the celebrations and stuff. I mean, there's a lot going on, Mr. X. We were talking earlier about the Marshall performance.
I was just about to ask you that. Do you have any updates?
Well, I have some clips, but at the end of the day, we try to our forum. We try to uplift, So
Yeah.
you could go online, you could search for it, you'll see what's been trending for the last 24 hours. Marshall's performance. He did mention or call out a few artists in his song, as he said, in the spur of the moment, and then it's caused a little knockback effect with some artists. But he came out and apologized and stuff. So I give him that, because we are all human. None of us are perfect, no matter who you are and stuff like that. So I figure I know one day Marsha will be on this program being interviewed, as well as the other artists as well. So I'll give him that. When he come on, we'll address that. Address that scenario and that situation. But you could check it out. And we're excited because there's more things happening. We at the moment we're trying to really cater for our French speaking community. So we're going to be bringing a program in the coming weeks, which is part of the French entertainment, French artists. We're going to have a French representative for say. So let me try my French from now. It's not going to be me, but let me practice my French. Nou kay ni yon moun ki ka vini, ki ka prezente artiste force Martinique ebe Guadeloupe, c'est place
French co-host.
French co-host. So aussi to present our vibe, our artists to the French community and to highlight the French artists to us. So it's cultural exchange. So we're excited. Things are going very nice. Things are growing, So we're happy for that. We're happy to see the progress. So folks, thanks again for your time. Thanks for supporting us. Mr. X, any final wisdom for the audience?
Yeah, man. I just see thanks for people that join the live, and like I always see, always put God first in everything you do. Yeah, man. And then
that is the
we're
secret.
Gonna make it, Yeah, man.
So you cut silent me there with your wine, eh? So boy, I have to go.
Think positive. Yeah, as I drinking my wine, Next Sunday you will see me. I'll be looking like 20 years old.
Okay. We have to bring Emmerich on the program because I've asked him before. I think maybe you is the right person to convince him to come and let's present, because he's talented. He's not just, he creates wines, he creates arts and stuff like that. He's amazing. And we really want to showcase our people. We really want to go all out. So Mr. X, that is I seen it working, so I want some of that wine too. I want to look 10 years younger. But also we want to bring him to talk about it. So folks, I'll leave you with one more video and then we'll say goodbye for now. Thanks for your support. Again, big up on my illusions. Don't forget to go check out our website, www.cashmajorstyle.com. You could see artists, you could see DJs. We have a couple of DJs that have joined the family now, Mr. X. You could see them on the website. That's DJ Brain Boy. But the other DJ, his name is, I bite my tongue every time I try to say that name, man. Every time I try to say his name, Chaponi D. Boy, I hope he don't chop my head off because Yeah, but big up our DJs. You could see them on the website. You could see them and follow them if you want to book these DJs as well for your events. And Mr. X, pretty soon we're bringing you. I probably saying too much. We're bringing you. We've been talking. You've inspired me. I've been seeing your videos about cooking and chef and different recipes. We're going to have a section on Caribbean recipes, Caribbean.
Yeah, man.
You know, we're dedicating a part of the website to that, a page towards that. So I already spoken to a Dominican chef that has, well, he has his, I don't know if it's a book, but he has recipes that is there already. And we want to try, we want to try some of them things. And I suspect, well, boy, it will be a competition between you and him because, from what I see, you've been doing, So it's all about the culture, folks. So once again, thanks again for your time and your support and your love. We'll see you guys next Sunday. Next Sunday is going to be interesting. But as we say, join us again, Caribbean Celebrity Show next Sunday for another epic event. Bless up.
From to the south, from the east on to the west, such beauty you possess, so naturally blessed. Don't need to sound so guileless, but I think you the best. Solution simply nice, to such a paradise, and that is why we love it so. Everywhere I go, I got to let them know I'm a solution. And if you come across me, don't try to boss me, cause I'm a solution. I am a solution. Come now we shout it out loud. We standing so proud. I am a solution. Come now we shout it out loud. We standing so proud. Solution, baby. If I knock against the wall, solution, baby. Is solution I got call. Solution, baby. If I knock against the wall, solution, baby. Is solution I got call.
La vie a j'arrête, nous tous la carré. Papa qu'à comprendre que j'en ai bien mangé l'autre. C'est toujours les voyés qui a parlé d'elle l'amour. Et puis on a tourné, il y a la poule de juillet. Allez.